It's an SOS emergency. Quickly, call in the SOS packs from Majorette. I'm sure they can deal with the situation. Well, up in front of us right now, I've got the 3 cars that came to us last year from Majorette in their SOS lineup. And this particular piece is the Renault Ambulance. Have a quick scoop around it, have a look, see what's going on there. Pretty cool. It's an interesting piece. No opening features and very basic, but covered in loads of lovely tampos. There you go, 1/66 scale. So it's not a lot smaller than your 1/64. Next up, we'll have a quick look around this Panamera. It's got a little bit of scratch on the windscreen there. What a shame, but still, nonetheless, great detailing. A nice piece. Probably more suitable for the German roads there. Porsche Panamera in 1/64, and it's all set up there for the German roads, even though it's supposed to be a British car. Interesting. And finally, from this little pack, and probably my favourite piece from the pack, was this Fire Brigade. It's a MAN TGS in 1/87 scale. Another nice, cool scale because it goes with the Majorette 1/87 trucks. It's a smaller vehicle, and this is the ladder truck. Of course, has extending parts, and it all folds down really neatly. And we'll probably be able to deal with this particular emergency in front of us. But I thought first of all we'd have a quick look at this 3-pack sent to me from Germany. Looks a bit Australian actually, with that lifeguard down there, but it could be a Californian. Anyway, let's check it out. Yeah, these SOS 3-packs are pretty awesome. As you can see, I've chosen some trucks to be in my accident because some of them actually correspond with vehicles from this set. As you can see, this blue Chevy, looks like a Chevy, what's it called? A Chevy Silverado. It's in 1/71 scale, so nearer to 1/72 scale. Look probably pretty cool on any diorama still. And compare it to the blue basic model from Morrison's. As you can see, we've got additional tampos there on the back and the sides. Elimination of that Silverado tampo. It's got all the usual cool features though from Majorette. Nice suspension, same wheels, very nice. A new piece in my collection is this Volkswagen Amarok, and Volkswagen Amarok. Yeah, these are very common now on the British roads as well. This one seems to be done up in what's it, it's an American police car. Features opening parts. As you can see, we've got some engine detail in there. That light bar seems to be fairly common across the range. But overall, a pretty handy vehicle, and it's got a tow hook as well, just in case you need to tow in some extra emergency equipment. It's interesting, actually. Is that an extending tow bar? That's interesting. Okay, so you can put it in or push it out, hopefully. There we go. Depending on the kind of equipment you want to tow along. That's an interesting feature. This is a big old Mercedes, I was going to say 4x4, but it's a 6x6 emergency truck. Big old Zatros. That's interesting. I've held it together with a big screw in the middle. No scale information on the base there, but I would guess that this is probably around about 1/87. Nice chassis. It's all plastic though. Plastic rear end. The only piece of metal is that big old cab on the front there. Very cool. It's got the old directional squirter on the top. A couple of ladders in case you need to access something. Very interesting, and that complements this vehicle remarkably well. If you notice on the side there it says 909. It's probably a European emergency code, because in England we have 999 as our main number to call. Yeah, look at that, they do look cool side by side. Australia. This is their old SOS 5 pack and was released around about the same time as the British and European versions. And this one features as its main police car that little Mustang in the middle. So first up, we'll have a look at my favourite piece currently. It's quite a weighty thing as well. This is a 000 emergency number, very close to our 999. And straight away, it's got some differences. So you can see the British version had the fire brigade written on the front. So down the side there, the Australian version has yellow stripes. Nothing on the British version. Also a slightly different tempo there for the emergency numbers. Nothing really different around the back there. And we've got fire brigade written on the ladder. I'm sure these two can operate together in the same fire department. There we go. Don't they look nice together? Comes with an ambulance as well. This is the Australian version compared to the British version. Completely different tempos. Same truck though, Renault Master. Around the back there. Well, there's nothing around the back of the Australian model. There we go. So overall, oh look, got a completely different front end though. So where they've cheaped out on decals at the back in favour of some decals at the front. That's a nice variation. Nice to have the two actually. And here we go. Here's the car, which is the one that you would have probably be going for if you're a Mustang fan. A police Mustang. Cool thing about these Mustangs, if you didn't realise, is that if you shine a light through the back windows, it will come out through the front. An absolute blinding feature. If you've got one of these at home, you should try it out. Just get yourself a little LED light or something like that and give it a go. Let's see if it will work anyway. Got a little light here. Can you see it there coming through? There you go, look at that. I love it. So there we go, that's the old SOS vehicle. And it's very nice actually. Very nice. I actually prefer this one to the regular Mustang. All the way from Majorette Australia. Prize winning package is the 000 emergency SOS set. Really looking forward to seeing that. I've got a, I don't know what it is. I've got a thing for red vehicles obviously, but the Subaru police car in this one has got to be the star. Let's have a look, shall we? So we've already seen the ambulance. I wouldn't have thought there'd be a lot of difference with the new ambulance over the old ambulance, and no, there you go, it's exactly the same. Identical. In fact, I don't even know which one came out of which pack. I suppose the numbers on the base would probably indicate that. Let's say that that one there on the right hand side is the new one. Wow. Now this is the new Subaru, new casting from Majorette. Released sometime in the middle of last year. New to me. New to me, new to you. Here we go. Wow. Let's have a look around the different sorts of police markings there. There we go. Essentially very similar setup. But this one, of course, features opening doors. Yes, there we go. So you should climb in the Subaru and go and chase after some perps, off-roading it perhaps. This one's got suspension. Nice. Just a little modicum of. Great looking front end though. I'm quite liking the new Subaru as opposed to the last Subaru with the hatchback. This is sort of harking back to the Subaru roots. Cool, nice spoiler on there. Wow. You just want to join the Australian police force just to drive one of these, wouldn't you? Wow, this has got a plastic portion on the back. It's still got keeping the movable hook, I think. And this one doesn't move as freely. Perhaps it just needs a little bit of coaxing. No, broken it. Oh well. So there we have a hook on the back. We have a plastic cab there, which is fixed in place. I'm not going to try and force it off. And an opening bonnet with great engine detail. Actually, I like the way that that is a different colour to the body, and it looks like it is actually part of the windscreen and the lights up front. But that is nice, and again it's keeping to the Australian model of yellow down the sides. Got your double O's on the side there, and again this is what, 1/65 scale. Let's just quickly compare that to the American police vehicle. Wow. And there you have it. Majorette SOS Emergency. SOS 3-pack video would be complete without a blast of some of this from Majorette. A couple of very exotic police cars, and again these are not available in the UK, so it kind of goes with the video, and I'm going to crack into both of these and have a look. And first up, we're going to check out this Polizei car, and it comes from the premium car range. As you can see there, the artwork is denoting the original premium car release, which was this. That's definitely a different direction. Let's check it out. This was sent to me by Frisians Diecast 71, who's an avid collector of Majorette over there in Germany. And as you can see, it's a German police car. So some interesting tempo crackling there going on. Seems to be a definite problem throughout the whole car. Well, that aside, it's definitely donating one of my favourite cars from the Majorette range right now, and that is the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. Of course, it comes with a suspension, opening doors, a lovely interior, and the additional light bar on the top, which is awesome. I think out of all the recent Majorette releases, this is one of my favourites, and probably one that I will try to keep up with if I can by collecting all the different variations. So we can just compare that to the mainline version. So it's got all the basic tampos, they're all there. As you can see, all around the car, with of course the addition of that police extra tampo, limited edition range. As you can see on this particular one, there are the holes ready to go if you want to put on a light bar. This piece, I really want to crack it because I want to see all the different Dubai cars. If you want to see all these cars cracked open, I believe that Frisian has also got these on his channel ready to go. There we go, around the back of the package. This car originally released only in the Emirates, but is slowly finding itself around the world. So hopefully at some point in the overstock situation that is die-cast, you never know, these may well hit the UK or the European shores at some point. Right, first up is the little booklet. This is very intriguing because this will show us all of the, hopefully will show us all of the different cars available in this police range. So we start there with the Panamera, looking good, an Audi R8. I think that's the old, no, that could be the new version of the model. Very nice casting. The Camaro, of course. All these cars based on real cars. Oh look, got opening door version of the Mercedes-Benz SLS. As we know, that's now had the doors shut. There's the Mustang. The Dodge Viper. Well, that's pretty awesome actually. That's going to be one to possibly for me to try and get hold of. Who knows? The Bentley. I've actually seen photographs of the Bentley in action. Very nice. This is what you call swish police forcing. Police enforcement. The Aventador. That's nice. And the one we've got, the Nissan GTR. And I do believe that there's the also the big 4x4 Mercedes out there and a few other castings that aren't on here. So this is probably an older release, although the Continental and the Viper are both relatively new castings. Wow, absolutely fantastic in the Dubai police livery. A little bit of a wonky light there. No, it's not going to push down. All the tampos are just spot on. Look, and interesting, Dubai using the 999 emergency code. That's the same as the UK. There we go, going to look inside. Wow. Lovely interior details on Majorette models, always spot on. And of course they use the plastic insert now as a pretty normal routine thing for the headlamps. And of course most cars come with a suspension of some sort. Quickly run around the original car. This is the original premium release from a couple of years ago now. Series 2 premiums. So the white on the police car is a much more just a dense white as opposed to that metallic pearlescent white on the basic car. When I say basic, it was a premium car as well. And it does appear that most of the police cars are premium models. And here's the limited version, and this one again is showing the special little indentations there that will be used for its lights. this episode of the Majorette diecast situation in my possession. This is K5 saying ta-ta for now, and happy hunting. Just don't get caught doing something you shouldn't.